Coming up this week on Out and About Columbus, we are exploring the edge of the downtown area. We are making stops in German Village and Grandview, as well as the Short North and so much more. Grab that cup of coffee and join us as we check out some of the best places just outside of the downtown area. Franklin Art Glass Studio has been hiding in the German Village area for over 50 years. And look at this beautiful glass that they create. We got a complete education on stained glass from Gary Elton. You know, stained glass is absolutely beautiful. You see it in a lot of homes. I see it in churches. And this is what you guys create here, which is just amazing. Are there many stores like this that does this kind of work in Ohio?
In Ohio, there aren't many stained glass studios. We're the largest by far. We've been here 92 years in Columbus, Ohio, and German Village for over 50 years.
Talk to us a little bit about the process if you wanted to do something in stained glass.
Well, if a person wanted to do a stained glass window, we decide on where it's going to go, what the size of the window is, and if they have a preconceived idea of what they want to do, and then you come in, we talk to them, we talk them through the process, and try to help them select the design, then we'd help them select colors, then we'd show them a full-size drawing, and then we fabricate the window and actually install the window in place.
Obviously, I've seen stained glass for years. Is the longevity of it? Literally, how long does stained glass last?
Well, stained glass window basically lasts forever as long as it's maintained. A lot of stained glass windows in Europe been around hundreds and hundreds of years. Good stained glass window, maybe we'll have some work done on it, maybe after 100, 150 years.
Do you do other things besides the stained glass?
Yeah, we do a lot of kitchen cabinet doors, we do tabletops, we do shelving, and anything to do with a piece of colored glass.
You know, one of the things that I was wondering about is restoration work, and I'd ask you a little bit of that off camera about if somebody needs something, you can do that, right?
We do an awful lot of repair. Restoration is becoming real big. There's a lot of windows today becoming 100, 150 years old today. Might need a little restoration, or maybe get a baseball through one, or some kind of accident happens. We can repair them.
Yeah. You know, Gary, when you think custom and you think stained glass, I hear the process, I think really expensive. Is it true this is just for the wealthy?
No, stained glass can be for anybody. We can make a simple stained glass window that consists of a diamond line, a rectangle light, a kitchen cabinet door, a small transom. Of course, stained glass could do a cathedral too, and it could be relatively expensive, but you know, even in the cathedral, it probably costs less than your car.
Tell us how we learn more information, where we find you at, in case we want to take classes or we just want to have a stained glass window made.
Okay, Franklin Art Glass has been hiding down here in German Village for 50 years. We're at 222 East Sycamore Street. You can find us on our website at franklinartglass.com or call us on our phone at 614-221-2972.
Do you have a collection of t-shirts that have special meaning to you? Why not turn those t-shirts into a lasting memory with the help of keepsake-themed quilts? Jessica told us about their business and their mission to work with the deaf and hearing impaired community. Jessica, tell us about your social enterprise. What is the mission of your organization?
Our social mission is to hire, train, and promote deaf individuals in the production work environment free from communication barriers, where they produce unique quality t-shirt quilts which exceed the customers' expectations.
What exactly is a t-shirt themed quilt?
We collect customers' t-shirts and upcycle into a t-shirt quilts. For example, if they kept all of the high school t-shirts in the closet, you didn't want to throw away, you just want to keep it as a memory. So I thought it was a great idea to collect all the t-shirts.
They're beautiful. I mean, we're standing behind some of them right now. Really a great idea. What sets your company apart from other people who make t-shirt themed quilts?
That's a good question. I have three different answers for that. It's our deaf employees, our social mission, and unique quality t-shirt quilts.
That's wonderful. You have a program for deaf and hearing impaired youth. Tell us about that. That's really interesting.
We hire deaf high school students. If they never really don't have a job experience, so we teach them about working, communication, and self-esteem skills. And also, they're very involved with Be Warm Project. They can to learn how to make a hat, scarves, and blankets so we can donate it to homeless families.
How can we find out more information about keepsake themed quilts?
You can contact our office at 1-800-985-3323, or you can check us out on their website, www.t-shirtquilts.com.
Fantastic. Jessica, thank you for being part of the show. This is a great thing you're doing here.
Thank you.
Well, Rubino's Pizza has been a mainstay in Bexley for 62 years, and the same family has been involved with it all those years. We had an opportunity to talk to Jim and learn more about this wonderful pizzeria. This is one of those businesses that is a landmark in the Bexley area. Give us a little of the history here.
Well, Mike, we've been here since 1954. The place was founded by a gentleman by the name of Reuben Cohen. Him and or a friend of his actually, got together and developed all the recipes and stuff. My dad came to work here in 54 with my uncle. Family's been connected ever since.
This is one of those places that has held the test of time, so to speak. Why do you think that is?
There's a lot of different reasons. My biggest push is it's about 75-80% product, and we got a damn good pizza, don't take me wrong. But a lot of it is the atmosphere, the friendly camaraderie. I know 75% of the people when they come through the door, we interact with the customers really well. We take care of the customers. We try to treat them right. And memories. This place is all about memories.
You make all your dough and all your sauce fresh, right?
Right. Everything that we can make, we do make. We make all the dough daily. We make all the sauces. We make our own sausage even. You'll try it here in a minute. It's really good stuff.
Good quality and that longevity, that's what makes business work today, right?
Quality, longevity, and don't forget the most important ingredient. You got to have a little bit of BS in there too, because that takes it a long way.
Fantastic. Well, where do we find you, Jim, here in the Bexley area?
Well, we're at 2643 East Main Street. That's just a little bit west of James Road, for the people that are familiar with Main and James, the old Main and James locations. And we're open Tuesday through Sunday. We're closed on Mondays.
And we can find you on Facebook, right?
You can find us on Facebook. Right now we do not have a website, but we are on Facebook. There's a couple of Rubino's Pizza sites on Facebook. So.
Fantastic. Jim, thanks so much for being on the show. Good to stop by. The Balboa is a great place to see and be seen in the Grandview area. And what a great patio. They have some fantastic drinks, and we learned all about this place from Brian Swanson. Let's talk a little bit about the inspiration behind this restaurant.
We've been open here about a month, and the inspiration came from Southern California. There's a place in SoCal called Balboa Island. Got a lot of inspiration from there. The fresh ceviche, fish tacos, light, fresh options.
You have a fantastic patio here in Grandview where it's a place to see and be seen, right?
It's been great. It's a great place to grab a spicy margarita or one of our SoCal-inspired beers. It's been a hit.
So what do you think makes this place unique over other places around the Columbus area?
There's really nothing like it in Columbus. We're the only place I know that's SoCal-inspired. We have a lot of craft beers that aren't even offered anywhere in Ohio, so it's been a big hit.
Well, we had an opportunity to talk to your beverage director and your chef, and we learned more about what they have going on inside here. You guys are doing some magnificent things here. Let's talk first about the menu. What's the most popular item and your gluten-free options?
Most popular item would be our mahi fish tacos with tropical lime slaw. Gluten-free options, we have a few. We have our chips and salsa, chips and guacamole. Our tuna ceviche is really popular. And then our chopped salad is also gluten-free. Also, I just wanted to mention our Balboa bananas, a great patio weather. They're frozen and dipped in chocolate, rolled in some hazelnuts and white chocolate crisp.
Josh, turning to you, let's talk a little bit about the beverage menu. I understand that tequila is very popular here, and so what varieties of tequila do you have in your most popular drinks?
We actually have 85 different tequilas and 12 different mezcals. Most popular item right now is going to be our house margaritas. If you want something a little more spicy, we have our spicy margaritas and the Stralapeño. And then we also have our adult smoothies too. Right now we're offering a pina colada, a daiquiri, and what we call the Miami Vice. And that's a mixture of the two.
Fantastic. And what a better place to enjoy them than out here on the patio, right?
Absolutely.
What's some contact information, Brian?
You can find us here in the heart of Grandview, 1312 Grandview Avenue, and our web address is balboagrandview.com.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Coming out.
Well, one of the most relaxing patios in town can be found at Barcelona in German Village. Here you can enjoy delicious Spanish cuisine as well as a summer cocktail. Scott told us about why people love Barcelona's patio as well as their upcoming celebration. Well, Scott, it couldn't be our patio show without Barcelona because this is one of the hottest patios in town. Tell us why everyone loves the patio at Barcelona.
Well, it's just a hidden oasis. We are in the center of the city in a great residential area, German Village, and this is just a place to escape. You don't know that you're in the city, the way we've got it planted, and it just feels relaxing and a great way to spend an evening.
Oh, for sure. I love it out here. What are we going to find on the menu here at Barcelona?
Well, Barcelona is Spanish fusion restaurant. We are the only one in Columbus. So signature dish, of course, is going to be paella, the national dish of Spain, rice dish. Another popular dish is our vieras, the scallop dish. Just a little bit of cream, lima beans, bacon, a little bit of pepper flake. Just an outstanding dish, everyone's favorite.
So is there a long way to get on the patio? I know everyone's going to want to be out here. What is the process for that? Can you make a reservation?
Well, we don't take reservations for the patio. It is first come, first serve. And kind of depending on the night, we may fill up early or there might be some spots right at opening. But I always say come in and it's a cocktail wait. So if the list is full, come in, we put you on the list, grab a cocktail at the bar, and before you know it, you'll be out here on the patio.
Now, you guys have a special event coming up, and congratulations. Tell us about that.
Well, this fall, we are celebrating 20 years of being open. So there's going to be a lot happening for the celebration. Special events, special dinners, receptions.
Tell us how we can find out more about Barcelona and, get a reservation to come out here and try your delicious food.
Our best resource is our website, and that is barcelonacolumbus.com.
Well, one thing about Columbus is you can always expect something special when it comes to dining, and this place is no exception. We're at Volders at the Manacor, located right in the German Village area in the greater downtown. We had an opportunity to learn more about this great restaurant, its menu, and a wonderful breakfast brunch on Saturday and Sunday. Talk a little bit about the restaurant. How new is Volders at the Manacor, and what's a little of the history here?
We're 3 months in, 3 great months so far. The history is I'm using the Manacor building, which is one of the oldest singing society, continuous singing society in the United States. And they still come in on Tuesday night and they still do their own practice. And then I use the restaurant normal 7 days a week, lunch Monday through Friday, and then dinner, also brunch Saturday and Sunday.
Talk a little bit about the fare. What is your key fare that you have here?
Food is one of those things that you have to be on action, and talking is a little bit different than actually cooking. I have to be on actions. I feel it. It's one of those things that when you love it, but you cannot express it, you have to cook it. You have to see the people's faces when they eat your food.
So what are people going to find on the menu here?
I think the menu is designed for pretty much any age, any different people. You can come in and you can get something vegetarian or you can get something Mediterranean. We're known for the Reuben. Reuben is our signature. Corned beef hash, corned beef and cabbage. Amazing.
Everybody loves a good breakfast brunch, and it sounds like you got a great one going here. So talk to us a little bit about that.
My lunch and dinner is amazing, but brunch does make my lunch and dinner very poor. It's amazing.
And that's on when, Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. till 1 p.m.
And what are people going to find on that?
You come in, it's very interesting. There is dishes that you never see around. The way they come to you, the way that we cook on cast iron. From beginning to the end, it's everything cooked on cast iron, kind of like home. Put everything together, malt cheese, put all the ingredient, comes to you. Hot, beautiful.
So, Valder, I couldn't help but notice what a beautiful patio you have here as well.
Patio, everyone wants to be outside. We are having a pergola, grapes all the way around our patio. That is going to be a nice shed, and then maybe most likely hops, growing hops around so they can smell good when you're drinking actually a beer.
Give us some information, Valder, on how we can find you here on South High Street in German Village.
976 South High Street, in the corner of High Street and Stewart.
And your website?
Valters@themanacor.com.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/outandaboutcolumbus. Well, what better way to get around town than safe, trusted Yellow Cab of Columbus? And now they've made it even more convenient with their app that you can download. Just tap that app and get a Yellow Cab. Morgan told us about the steps they take to keep you safe and how easy it is to download their app. So Morgan, why should people call Columbus Yellow Cab versus the other people out there that do the same thing?
Columbus Yellow Cab has 160 vehicles to be able to service Columbus very well. We also do BCI fingerprint background checks on each of our drivers, as well as each driver has to go through extensive training to become a professional taxi driver. They have to pass our taxi university, and we all have cameras in each and every vehicle that we have. So if something happens in that vehicle when it's out on the road, we can always pull that film and see exactly what happened.
That's good peace of mind. It makes you feel safe anyway. So you're making it more convenient for people. Let's talk about the app that you guys use. Tell us about that.
Well, we really let the app do the heavy lifting for us. What it is you hit a button and very simply you get a car. It's that easy. You get to track on your phone that taxi cab coming to you, so you know exactly how long it's going to take and where it is.
Wow, that's fantastic. So you guys also do something about a guarantee to get to the airport? I mean, everyone wants that, that's for sure. Tell us about that.
It's a new program that we're doing right now, and we're really excited about it. So what it means is, if you call in and give 24 hours advance notice, we're able to dispatch that driver and guarantee the pickup time that driver will pick you up and be able to take you to the airport so you can make your flight.
Wow, that's great. The one thing that is really interesting about Columbus Yellow Cab is the fact you service all your vehicles here. You do everything here. Tell us about your facility and what all goes on here.
Well, we have 20,000 square feet that we use to keep all those 160 vehicles on the road, and there are tires that need to be changed and windshield wiper fluid, and if there's any kind of dings, we have a body shop to take care of that. The customer experience is absolutely paramount to us, so we want to give the best product that we possibly can, and we need the shop to be able to do that.
So how do we go about getting the app? Is it easy?
Very easy. Go to Google Play or the App Store and type in Columbus Yellow Cab, and it'll pop right up.
And it's important you put Columbus in there, correct?
It is. You have to put Columbus or it won't come up.
Okay, fantastic. Well, how can we find out more about Columbus Yellow Cab?
Please just check us out on the website at columbusyellowcab.com, and all the information is there.
Look at these quality handbags, and that's just a fraction of the inventory that you're going to find at Store 5A, owned by the Johnson Diamond Seller. Of course, that name is synonymous with quality jewelry and has been for years. We had an opportunity to talk to Jesse Johnson about Store 5A. What is amazing to me is this is a resale shop, but it sure is different than any kind of resale shop that I've been in. What do you think differentiates you from other resale shops?
Well, I'd say the biggest thing is we're tied to the Diamond Seller. So each piece that we have in here goes through their shop to be authenticated, refurbished, and then appraised. And we just discount from that appraisal price. So like you said, even though a lot of our product is pre-owned, they really do a great job bringing it to like new condition.
What's some of those popular items that people are looking for when they stop in and see you here at 5A?
I would say the handbags are a very huge draw for us, mainly because we have access to a lot of bags and brands that Columbus typically doesn't see. So we have the Celine, the Chanel, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, and like I said, for women, it's just...
this is a must stop. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No question.
Watches, lots of pre-owned Rolex. We have Patek Philippe, Breitling, Cartier. So I'd say those are our two biggest items.
So what's your buying process here?
Like you said, we've been doing it online for a few years. So you can either upload a photograph online, write a brief description, and then one of our buyers usually tries to get in touch with you that day, if not the day after. And if you do it that way, we provide you with an estimate online. Or it's as simple as coming into this store or the Diamond Cellar and talking with one of our buyers. There's no appointment necessary. We just take a look at your product and start breaking it down and provide you with not only a purchasing price for just a check, but also a trade-in value.
Tell us your website information, your phone number, and where we can find you at.
Our website is store5a.com. You can find us at 765 North High Street, Suite A. Our phone number is just 614-961-4114.
Lively music, delicious German food, and great German beer can all be found at Hofbrauhaus in the Grandview Yard. Robert told us about the craft beer they make in-house, their lively entertainment, and their Euro bike night. Robert, you make your own craft beers in-house, correct?
That's correct, yeah. We're sitting here at the bar and the kettles are right there, so we brew all the beers here. The outside tanks are real, so yeah, everything is real.
What kind of specials do you guys offer?
We have got, for example, every monthly beer-wise, we have got every first Tuesday a keg tapping, and there we celebrate our new craft beer, what we brew here.
What about the food? What are we going to find when we come here?
You will get here first the buffet every Monday to Friday. We have got a buffet between 11 and 2 o'clock. And after this, typical German food, Haxen, potatoes, mashed potatoes, yeah.
You guys really get into your entertainment. Let's talk about your party atmosphere at night.
Yeah, I mean, we try to make it as authentic as possible. So we have got live entertainment every night. Yeah, and then especially on the Friday and the Saturday night, people got crazy, get on benches, and have a great time. Yeah.
Tell us about your beer garden.
Yeah, the beer garden actually is right here. That's a typical German thing. So you sit outside, have a great time, enjoy the weather. Right now it's perfect. And it's kind of unique system because back in the years it was original just a place for the brewers to have a beer, and then later they figured out, hey, it would be great to open to the public.
So tell us about your bike night.
So yeah, the bike night is every second and fourth Tuesday every month, and you show up here with your motorcycle and put it on the street. Then you can see other motorcycles. It's a great time, especially if the weather is nice and it stays dry. Then lots of motorcycles people show up. Yeah.
Well, how can we find out more about Hofbrauhaus?
So we have got a homepage, so hofbrauhauscolumbus.com, and also Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Well, if you watch Out and About Columbus at all, you know our Out and About at Night music segments are taped here at Bar 145 a lot of the times because of the great music that they have here. And not only do they have a wonderful music, but they have a great patio. We have an opportunity to talk to Michael and Austin about what you're going to find here. Austin, I'm going to start with you. Let's talk a little bit about the food here. You guys really have some differences in what you do. Tell us a little bit about how you prep the food and where it comes from.
Well, it's all locally sourced, so our produce comes from Ohio, as well as our bread. Our bread is baked freshly down on Stan Evans on Grandview Avenue. We do it all from scratch every morning, so we have 2 guys here in the morning, all handmade, everything. Our corporate chef, Robbie Lucas, he actually makes it all at home and brings it to the kitchen, and then once we do that, he puts it on paper, and it's really magic.
What's the best way to get a hamburger?
Best way to get a hamburger is 145 degrees, which is mid-rare. The magic about that is a cold peak setter with a little warm outside. It's just enough tender and just enough seared on the outside, and then as many of the toppings as you want. We have 36 on the menu now, and hopefully to add more soon.
We've done a ton of Out and About at Night music segments here. This place always has something going on. So let's talk a little bit about where the name came from and a little bit of background on this.
Okay, well, it came from Toledo, obviously. Jeremy Fitzgerald, he brought the Bar 145 name, which is the perfect temperature for a medium rare burger. And then also just to bring in the bourbons, the bands, and the burgers, just to mix that all together. And so we have live entertainment 5 days a week. We do live bands Fridays and Saturdays. We have acoustic shows on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and we'll also be bringing that to Sundays when we launch our brunch here in the next couple weeks or so.
So let's talk a little bit about this patio and what makes this one unique.
Well, it's a great location. You're here, you can look at all the streets, the 5th Avenue right here. We've got 2 TVs outside. You can watch any game that we have. Big wraparound bar, you can see to the inside. So when we do have the live bands as well, you're able to sit outside and enjoy the music, eat your burgers, drink some nice bourbons, and have a good time.
So where do we find you on the internet?
Well, you can find us at bar145columbus.com. You can get all your menus on there. We'll also have our band lineups every single month. And then also you can find us on Facebook at Bar 145 Columbus as well.
Well, we all know we need to get more fruits and vegetables in our diet. And here at Native Cold Press in the Short North, not only you get the best nutrients from the fruits and vegetables, they also taste delicious. Nicole and Aaron told us all about their unique approach to juicing and their store in the Short North. People keep coming back here. Tell us why.
Yeah, I would say it's because we're the only 100% organic juice bar in Columbus. We take a lot of pride in how we source our items, from all of our fruits, vegetables, herbs, to even like our nuts, our spices, everything that we source, we try to do in the best way. And that totally affects the way that juice tastes. It affects the way that you feel. And I think once our clients start to realize that, if they have gone to different juice bars and tried different juices, they always come back to us because it's a premium experience. It's in a glass bottle. It's 100% organic.
How'd you guys come up with your recipes?
So Aaron and I got together for about a year before we opened and really got our recipes down. We juiced all of the different fruits and vegetables and herbs that we were interested in, and we combined everything by the ounce. So everything that we do is very specific.
Turn to you, Aaron. Now, she mentioned earlier that you guys put it in glass bottles. Why do you do that?
With plastic bottles, you have a tendency, especially when you're combining a lot of things with citric acid, to leach chemicals. So with plastic bottles, unless they're like a corn silk or a higher grade, we didn't want anything to contaminate the juice, whether it's flavor, taste, and chemicals added. So we use the glass bottles because of the ingredients that we're putting into them. We didn't want anything to interact with 100% organic produce.
So how can we find you, and do you have a website?
We do have a website. It's nativecoldpress.com. You can also follow us on Facebook as well as Instagram.
Well, Out of the Closet is a high-end retail shop here in the Short North, and 96 cents of every dollar you spend goes to the AIDS Healthcare Foundation to help in the fight against AIDS. We had an opportunity to talk to Kate Adams and learn more. So let's talk a little bit about the services that you provide here.
Okay, so we are at Out of the Closet Thrift Store, and Out of the Closet Thrift Store is located here in the Short North. We're a high-end thrift store, and 96 cents of every dollar for your donations and anything that you buy here actually goes back into helping people that live with HIV and AIDS. So we are a not-for-profit business, and we offer many services here, actually locally and within the Out of the Closet Thrift Store. We have both a pharmacy and an STD wellness center here that we provide additional services for the people here in Columbus.
It's very important to get that testing if you suspect that you may have one of those conditions, right?
Absolutely. Even if you don't suspect it. I mean, it's something where many of our patients, if they may be just a high-risk patient, for example, which there are certain high-risk groups of patients that come in and get tested every 3 months regularly, and we have patients who just come back every 3 months. I mean, honestly, many patients that don't even understand the risks, but maybe can come in and we can help to educate them on if they really are a high-risk patient or not. Honestly, if you're a patient who is sexually active, you are a patient that should be coming in and getting tested regularly.
Kate, tell us how we find you, how we can take advantage of these services.
Absolutely. So we're here at Out of the Closet Thrift Store, and we are located at the corner of 5th and High in the Short North. You can find us on the web, of course, at aidshealth.org, where you can locate our STD clinic on there, anything about our pharmacy, as well as our Out of the Closet information. Our pharmacy phone number is 614-291-2670, and our Out of the Closet phone number is 614-291-2680.